Continuing on my previous video of some old school analog radios, here we have a Panasonic, National Panasonic RF-1400, and as you can see, it's 3 shortwave bands and a medium wave band. Medium wave covers from 530 kilohertz to 1600 kilohertz, and shortwave in 3 bands covers from 1.6 megahertz right through to 26 megahertz. And here you've got on-off volume, a tone control there. Here's your main tuning, concentric with a fine tuning control, and the side of the radio you've got wave change switch, of course. On the back of the radio you've got a world time calculator, and you've got an external antenna, external earth, a record out, and a phono out, or a phono input I should say, and model number and everything there. Battery container, nothing on this side of the radio. Oops. And over here on the top of the radio you have dial light switch there, and this side you've got a battery check switch there. Batteries are pretty good, not in my last video where the brown had almost flat batteries. I was wondering why it wasn't performing all that well. But anyway, here we have Aussie radio, 5045 kilohertz, and not a bad signal. Just tune it in a little bit better. You can see here it's just a frame shortwave antenna, nothing really special about it, and I don't have any external long wire antenna connected to this at all. Now let's do a comparison, just turn that down, with the Grundig, Eaton Grundig Satellite Executive, also on 5045, so you might be able to see there, and I'll just turn that up. Only just there. Signal's discernible, but very, very noisy. And again, it's on its telescopic antenna. Let's move back over now to the Panasonic.
Swap's busy, but attached. I've made lots of swaps, and it's made a big difference.
To help lose centimetres without losing out.
Yeah, so there we go. It's just
For more tips, visit
check the tuning.
australian.gov.au/swap it. Authorised by the Australian Government Chamber. Taken by SS
So it's the point of the whole exercise, of course, is you can't go past some of these old school analog multiband receivers. The performance quite often is superlative on them, and however, of course, they don't have the bells and whistles that most modern receivers have nowadays, and you know, I suppose selectivity is nowhere near as good as what you expect in modern receivers in the main, but sensitivity is right up there, and fantastic. Now let's just see whether Radio New Zealand is still there. I was listening to it earlier, and it dropped off. The scene. For some reason, might have had some. Oops, gone way too past it there. That sounds like China. It's in there somewhere.
Aotangawhai was in Avia for the plane's arrival on Saturday, and he told Don Wiseman that's
excellent
a big deal
signal
for Samoa.
from Radio New Zealand.
The Prime Minister did not mix his words in his speech to officially launch the brand new national airline, the Samoa Airways He admitted that there
Excellent
were-
signal. Let's go over here to the grundig. Again, 15720.
Not all Samoas, not only here in Samoa, but around the globe, to come together.
Good
and
signal
give
there
full
from the
support to new
Eden
national
satellite.
carrier. He also admitted that the Polynesian Airlines joint venture
Almost,
with Australia in the many years
up
ago
there.
was a wrong decision.
So,
and then
great signal
the
from Radio New
joint
Zealand
venture
International.
was
Let's go back
also
now
wrong.
quickly to the National Panasonic.
We have our own national carrier, and then to other Pacific islands like Solomon, Fiji, Tahiti,
And there we go.
Vanuatu. They have their
All
own
right.
national airline.
Hope you've enjoyed this video presentation. And again, I stress that you know, you really can't go past these old school analog multiband radios. They're a great deal of fun to play with. They work very well if you get a good example like this one. And yeah, it's what makes shortwave listening all worthwhile. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. We'll catch up again next time. Cheers for now.